Yeah, hi. So today we are going to talk about software development lifecycle and agile methodology and what is it? Introduction to Xpath. So before we start about this one, okay. So henceforth, the Saturday session will start from 10 a.m. only. Okay. So India time is it will be starting from 7:30. Okay. So Canada time, Atlantic time, it will start from 10 a.m. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday I'll be starting on this time only. 10 a.m. in Canada time, India time is 7:30. Okay then. So before I proceed it actually, we need to understand about what is software, right? So generally, software how they are developing means, for example, okay, I'm a software company. Okay, I'm holding one software company. What I will do means I won't reach a client directly. What will happen? Suppose, for example, ICSA. ICSA, they are planning to develop one software. Okay, ICSA is one company. Okay, they are planning to develop one software, and what they will do, they will put the ad in newspaper or what is that? Different sites, websites. They will promote that. Hey, these are all our requirement. Okay, can any company, what is that? Reach us. So what will happen? Software company means like so many software companies, right? TCS, right? Wipro, right? What they will do, they will read this newspaper and they will put that, they will reach to the particular ICSA. Okay, how they are reaching that actually? First of all, there are three processes involved. One is the request for information, another one is the request for proposal, another one is request for quotation. What do you mean by request for informations? Okay, the purpose is the client is gathering the information about the potential vendor. It means they have to understand about, right? For example, here is I'm creating one more company, new company like Venkat Infotech. People is already aware about that in a TCS. What are the area they are supporting, right? What are the domain? Simply they will go to the particular site and from that also they can understand that. What is the revenue? What is the budget they have? Okay, what is the balance sheet yearly they are doing that? How many employees they have? How many technical employees they have? So the complete information about that the particular vendor. Vendor means the particular TCS or Wipro. Think about that actually. Venkat Infotech. It's a totally new to the market, this company. But will they ever about this one? That's what they are quoting this informations. Okay, so whenever they are asking for this RFI, you should provide all the information like your company profile, how many employees they have, what are the different locations, what are the area your expertise, what in the area expertise are you see this ICICI company is a banking company. What are the they are looking for in the banking also there are so many domain is there, personal banking, car loan, right, home loan. So in this level, how they are expertise. Okay, have they done any kind of previous project or something, right? If they done the project means how they success on this particular one. Do they have any kind of case study about the as per the current market? So this entire information, what they have to do, they have to share it with this ICSA. ICSA will review. Then what they will do, they will look for the RFE. Okay, the client is asking about the detailed about the project proposal, including the pricing and approach. Okay, assume that actually they are looking for personal banking. Okay, they are looking for the project on the some kind of software on the personal banking side. Then what do you have to do? This TCS, what is that? TCS or Wipro Venkat Infotech company, they have to put detailed proposal. Okay, what is the proposal actually? How much pricing it will record for this personal banking? Okay, and what is the plan? When are you planning to complete it? When are you planning to start it? Okay, you have to put it like pace wise. You have to put the detailed information, everything in the RFA document, and you have to send it to ICICI. ICICI thoroughly review. Okay, thoroughly review it. Then what is that? They will look for the complete pricing details. That is request for quotation. That is another stage. Then again, company will look for what is ICICI. They will thoroughly look for which plan is good, whether a TCS plan is good or a Wipro plan is good or Venkat plan is good. So based on this one, finally they will give the project to the particular company. Assume that actually TCS got this project. Okay, TCS got this project. Then once they get the project, then what they will do? What is our project? Our project is personal banking development. They got the project. Okay, then finally what they will do? Next stage is they have to look for the development. Okay, first is companies are getting the client. They got the client. Okay, for what purpose they got the client? They are looking for the personal banking software development. Okay, then what is the next stage? They will start the software development. What is this SDLC? Software development life cycle. Okay, software development life cycle. Okay, fine. What they will do as a part of this one? Simply they said it, it's a kind of personal banking software development. Okay, now TCS company won this award, won this project. Okay, but TCS company have the previous experience, like they must be done that very good project for what is that SDFC, Citibank, CABC, right? They must be having the previous experience. They know that personal banking, everything, how to develop it, everything. They have the previous experience. So what they will do? Similarly, they have some kind of expertise. So what they will do? Based on, they will pull the expertise. Hey, they will form one team. That is a project team. Okay, they will form one team as a project team. What is the project team? Personal banking software development team. They will keep some name. ICICI something. Client is ICICI. They will keep some kind of project name. Okay, whatever the project name, they will form. First of all, they will do analysis the requirement. Requirement analysis they will do. How? TCS side is some of the experts will be there, business experts will be there. They will go to the ICICI bank and they will analyze the requirement. They will interact with the ICICI bank people. They will collect all the requirement. So that is called as a functional or business and business requirement. They will talk because they don't know, because ICICI people they don't know about what kind of technical they are using. They know only the domain, how the personal banking. Hey, the customer will come. These are all the area. Okay, this is a percentage of interest I can give. Okay, they will put the terms and condition. If the customer didn't pay for 1 month, we will give for 1 more month as a warning period. If they didn't pay the amount, then we will give the fine. So accordingly, they will write all the business requirement from the ICICI. Then what they will do, the TCS people, they will come to here and they will talk with the technical team. What is a technical team? There will be a architect will be there, right? He is a business expert. We can call it as a project management group, business management group or project management group, something. Okay. Okay. In our cases, we are calling it the product management group. This product management group, they will check with the technical experts. Okay, these two team, they will consult. These guys are from TCS. They will they will have some kind of collaboration. Once the collaboration done, then what they will do? They will create the plan, or they will create some kind of, see, they will feel that actually, see, this is a big concept. We cannot implement at a time. What they will do? They will split it into multiple. What they will do? First is we have to create the customer stuff, right? Customer details. Then what they have to do? They have to create the, what is that, interest calculation module. Okay, then they will think about the penalty module, something. So module by module, they will split it. This term is they are calling as a theme. It's a very big. It's a kind of a requirement. Okay, requirement. We can call it as a requirement. So once a requirement is ready, finally it will come for the, what is that, development. This requirement also is a very big stage. So what they will do, if the product management group and technical group, they had they had some kind of discussion, and finally what they will do, this technical team will say this, hey, they will decide it, what kind of language we can use it, whether it is a Java or C# or Python, right? They will decide it. Technical team only will decide it. Then finally, they will look for the license accordingly. What is that? What kind of license, everything, because some of the softwares are licensed one, right? That is everything will be taken care by this technical experts team. So what they will reach out to the company, then accordingly they will get that software license approval, everything they will get it. Then finally they will approach the requirement. This requirement is what they will do. They will split it into theme, some theme, or they will call it as a epic. Okay, this epic is nothing but it's a collection of features. These features are divided into collection of user story. Then finally it will go for the development. Okay, so these requirements are, it's a collection of epic. Okay, epic is nothing but it's a collection of features. Collection of features is nothing but user story, then development. Okay, now you'll feel that. So single requirement is, this is a single requirement, right? The single requirements are converted into epic, epic to feature, feature to user story to development. Okay, then what they will do? Which one has to develop first? Okay, they will pick something like the particular module. First module is a customer module, no problem. Then finally what they will do? They will go to the design step. What is the design? They have to develop the UI, right? That's what they will do. There will be a developer called as UI developer. The team is called as a UI UX team. Okay, UI UX team is what they will do. They will think about what kind of UI. It's a Angular UI or any kind of UI. They will decide it. There are so many JS, right? Angular JS, EXT JS. There are so many JavaScripts are in the market, right? Accordingly, they will decide that this is second phase. Okay. Sorry. First of all, this technical team, they will develop the architecting. Sorry for that. They will develop the project architect. Okay. Architect team, they will develop the architect. It means they will design and develop the architecture. Then only this design will come. So who will do that? That is very experienced people, right? Developed more experienced people, they will develop the architecture. That is architecting nothing but it's a basement. See, before we construct the home, what we are doing actually, we are putting the foundation, right? So on top of that, we are constructing the particular home. Similarly, the architect team, they will develop basement. Then what they will do? The UI UX team, they will develop the, what is that? The UA page. Then what they will do? Once the UA developed, then DB team will come into the picture. Okay, because you are entering any data mean that has to go to the back end as well, right? So the front end, back end. Then DB team will come into the picture. Okay, Bas, you'll feel that. Bas, why are you explaining about this one? Before you go into the software testing, you should know about that. What is in the software world? You should know about that, right? Some of the people are watching here. They are a student actually. They should know about that. What is in the software world? Okay, everyone will say that I am a software engineer. What is the role? These are different role in the software. So that's what I'm just explaining that. Just understand that. Okay. So DB team is, in the database also, there are so many databases, right? SQL Server, right? Oracle, right? There are so many server. Which server you want to use it? Who will decide? The architect will decide it. So UA ready, DB ready. It means this is called as a front end. This is called as a back end. Front end means whatever the website you are seeing, this is a front end. Whatever the data, your data are manipulated and stored into the database, right? That is a back end. Okay, your front end, back end ready. Then development, developers will come into the picture. And again, you'll feel that this is also one kind of developer. Yes, it's a UI developer. What about this one? It's a database developer. Okay. What about this one? This is the development team. Developers, what they will do, whatever the language you accepted, assume that it's a C# or Java, any one language, C# or Java or Python, whatever your architect decided, based on that, what they will do, your business logic, you are entering in the UI. Then the second layer is, what is that? They will validate your data accordingly. They will store it. For example, you are creating the sign up data, right? You are entering that action. Venkatesh Pechimuthu, your data, everything you are entering that. So what will happen? This data is really valid one or garbage something. The length is okay, right? Or database is okay. Accordingly, the date is okay. Everything they will validate here. This is a business logic here. They will put business logic validation. Then finally, they will put it in the DB. Getting? They will do here. Okay. Then the data will be stored in the backend. Okay. Then what they will do, this, whatever the UI, development, the DB, everything, right? Whether they developed really as per the business requirement or not, right? That is nothing but a testing. Okay. Because they agreed that, right? The client requirement is very clear. This is what I want. This is what we want, right? Requirement. The requirements are converted into epic to feature to user story, right? So this user story only will come to the developers and the UI developers, everything. So these guys have they developed as per the user story or not? This is what they have to do. This user story will go to all the people. Then what they will do, this testing people will read the business requirement, and this software is developed as per requirement or not. Okay, validate that. Okay, as per business requirement. Okay, If it is developed as per the business requirement, then what they will do? They will, what is that? They will, okay, they are okay with that, then they will deliver to the software. Here the validation also, this business requirement validation also, what they will happen? It is not going to happen in the single phase. What will happen? If they are not going to simply, they are not going to test it randomly. What they will do, first of all, testers, here is they are called as a testers. Okay. In this testers also, what they will do, they will develop test cases. Okay. First of all, what they will do, some companies, what they will do, they will develop the scenarios. Okay, they will develop the scenario. What do you mean by scenario? For example, I want to test one, username text box. How can I put that username text box? Actually, I can enter then, what is the username is das.venkat. That is my username, my email ID, right? Suppose I'm putting very, very big name. Okay, the client is saying this, but the username has to be minimum 8 characters, maximum 20 characters. It should not go beyond that. So that's a scenario, business scenario. So what you have to test it? You have to put that 820. The character is less than 8, it should not accept. If it is greater than 20, should not accept. They will say some of the characters should not allow. Then you should throw the error. Then the developer, as they developed as per the business requirement or not, then they will develop the test scenarios and they will develop the test cases. Okay. Then finally, they will test it in the code, in the application. If the application is proper, as they developed as per the business scenario, right? Then they will test it. If it is what they will develop many test cases, multiple test cases they will develop it. If it is developed as per that requirement, then they will make it as pass. If it is not developed, then what they will do? They will fail it. And what they will do, if it is failed means, then they will raise a bug, or they can call it as a defect. What is a defect actually? What do you mean bug? Bug means the development is not done as per the business requirement. Then they will write the bug. Okay. Then they will send it to developer. Developer, what they will do, they will understand the bug. They will check the requirement. Is it really valid or not? If it is really valid, then what they will do? They will fix it. If it is not valid, then what they will do? They will cancel the defect. Suppose what will happen? Some of the defect, what they will do? They will feel this, it's a low priority defect. Okay. Suppose for example, the color is not good. What they will do? They will defer it. Defer means they will fix it very, very latest time stage because it's not critical. Okay. Then what will happen? Whenever the fix is done, then what will happen? Again, they will give the application new code with the new code. Then again, what you have to do? Tester has to retest it. Retest the same bug. Then again, if it is okay, once the retesting done, what you have to do? Because whenever we are fixing something, right, it may impact some surroundings as well. So that is you have to do thorough check as well. That is called as a regression testing. Okay, that is called as a regression testing. Okay, once the regression testing done thoroughly, then what you have to do? Okay, boss, you are you fixed something. That fix is not impacted the around area. It means I thoroughly regression tested. So I'm making the defect is pass. Then we are good to deliver it to client. Okay. Assume that actually in the client also what they will do, they will check that because they know the requirement, right? It will deliver it to ICSA. ICSA, they have some kind of testing team. They won't push it into directly into the live, right? They have some kind of end user testing before go to the live. It's a pre-production. They will check that the software is developed properly or not. Because if we directly push it to the production, what will happen? It may impact the business. They must be having lakhs of crores of customers. Then entire application will be stuck. Then it will impact the business. So what they will do before go to the live, they will check that internal testing. Okay, if it is okay, then they will push it into the production. Okay, so non-production level, they will do some kind of testing. If it is okay, then they will go to the production. It's a live, they will call as a live. Okay, if it is any bug in the production means, then immediately they will assign it to TCS. Then again developer will fix it. Then again it will go to the testers. Then they will do the retest, regression. Then again it will go to the non-production, and again they will go to the live. So maximum what they will do, the people is recommending that try to do the testing and find more number of defect before delivery to the customers. Why? Because if it goes to customer, it will create the trouble for you. Why? See, whenever the number of defects creating increase, the client will feel bad about your credibility. See that I asked him to do the work on this one. He's keep on creating the improper result. That is nothing but a quality. So quality is not good. I asked him to develop, I asked him to construct a home. This home is not good. But if you develop the home with the very good quality, the developer, right, the builder, his credibility will increase. Within 1 month, there is a water leakage means automatically it will be a problem for you, right? And you won't be satisfied, you won't be recommending to other people. So always as a tester, not as a tester, this is all they call as a stakeholders. Who's the stakeholders? Business team, technical team, UI developer, database team, right? Testing team. And this flow is right. The business, the developers are developing properly or not, testers are testing properly or not. This is internally managed by some business people. They are called as a product owners or business analyst. They will check it thoroughly. This is it is developed properly or not. That is called as a business analyst or product owners. They will check it thoroughly. If it is developed, okay. And on top of that, one more person also will be that is Scrum Master. He will also manage it. Okay. Is that in a development is whatever the user story, whether it is properly developed or not. Okay. How many hours they are taking. Okay. Are they really developing? Are they really testing? Okay. So this kind of activity, right? We need to manage it, right? Otherwise, one user story, if I'm taking for, something like 3 months means that is not good, right? Okay. Small task I'm taking for, it's a kind of wasting the efforts. So this activity, the development, testing, delivery activity, whether it is, happening properly or not, that will be managed by software development methodology. That is nothing but agile. Okay. Agile. How the development, how the method, how the development is happening. That term is they are calling is the methodology called as a agile. There are several development methodology. One is agile. Another one is what is that? Kanban. There are some other as well. I don't want to go with it. I'm just taking agile. What do you mean by agile methodology? In the agile methodology, who are all will be there actually? Scrum Master will be there. First of all, Scrum Master will be there. Who is a Scrum Master? Scrum Master is a kind of typical manager. One Scrum Master will be there. One product owner will be there. Several developers will be there. Several testers will be there. It means quality analyst, right? Functional tester, automation tester will be there. So Scrum Master is, they will take the requirement. Okay, the PO means the PO will explain that, product owner will explain that, hey, these are all our requirement, and he will give some kind of demo to them, actually explain to that. This is what customer is expecting, that he will explain to developers and testers. They have to understand it. If they didn't understand properly, then what they have to do? They have to ask some questions. If the PO is not able to understand that, then they will go to the product team or project team. The project teams, still they are not able to understand, they will reach out to ICSA. Okay, so this kind of internal collaboration, so that is called as a grooming. Grooming means understanding the requirement, and they have to develop it more, because they will say it's a one line, right? But we need to develop it based on your experience. First, you need to understand the story. Then, what is the designer or developer? What they will do? They will develop the logic. Testers will test the logic. Then deliver it to the customers. So how they will deliver it? Bulk they will deliver it? No. They will develop it in release by release. What do you mean by release actually? Depends on the company. One release is nothing but several sprints. Okay. What is a sprint? Okay. Generally in Agile is one release means, depends on the company. Some companies, they will take it as a 3 sprints. Some people, they will take it as a 5 sprints. Okay. What do you mean by sprints? One sprint contains, again, it's all depends on your company. Typically, I'm talking about that actually. 3 weeks. One sprint contains 3 weeks. Okay. It's a typical, okay. It's a depends, okay. Not like, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's all depends. Okay. One release contains several sprints. One sprint, how many sprints? Several sprint means 3 sprints also is possible. 3 sprints, 5 sprints. It's up to you. Okay, it's all depends. One sprint means how many days? One sprint means it's a number of days. Okay, one sprint means a number of days. Okay, number of days. Assume that actually something like, one sprint is taking for 21 days means. One sprint taking 21 days. What they will do during this 21 day? They will pull some user story. They will develop it, test it. If this is developed and tested properly means, then what they will do? PO will verify, hey, this is the expectations set by the customer. You developed it perfectly. No problem. Then they will deliver it to customer. Okay. Immediately also, or at the end of the release. At the end of the release means, maybe some people, what they will do, they will be delivering monthly. Some people, they will be delivering every quarter. Some people, they will be delivering, what is that, every 2 months. It's all depends on your project team or product team, how they are thinking that. Okay. Then remember that one release will be there. Release contains several sprints, sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3. Every sprint 1 contains 21 days. Again, it's not fixed. Okay, it's all depends on your agile team plan. Okay, in the 21 days, they will do the development, some user story, they will, and then they will test it, then they will deliver it to the customers. Some people, they will be delivering each sprint. Some people, they will deliver it as a collective package. Okay. In earlier days, what they will do, they will take for 6 months for delivery. But nowadays, it's a faster. That is what the agile concept. Okay, for agile concept, you just go through some of the sites especially the Guru 99 something like some of the sites are there that may help you. Go to that. Okay, fine. Okay, then now testing part actually. So this is the development is happening, testing is happening. Then finally, what they will do? There is a DevOps team will be there. Development, DevOps. DevOps means what they will do? They will take the entire code, right? They will build it and deploy the software into that. What is that? In the productions. Develop DevOps. Okay, the deployment will happen, based on your, app server, SQL server. They will build that, right, and deliver the software. That is a development DevOps team. Okay, then finally production release. Suppose if there is any issues are coming in the customer side, there will be a maintenance team will be there. They will give the continuous support. Okay, and also this entire process will be written by some kind of, what is it? You must be developed of so many different stuff, right? So they will put some kind of documentations, right? How the software is working. That is called as a tech writers, technical writers. So those people, what they will do, they are very experts in the business as well, and they are good at writing as well. They are very good at the English level. So what they will do, they will write the documentation. Okay, what you developed something. So the client, if they get any doubt, they will refer this documentations. Okay, now let's go to our part. Where we are going to focus on this testing. Okay, what is our testing? Testing is, there are so many different type of testing. What are the testing we have? Manual testing, automated testing, right? Non-functional testing is, could be a performance testing. What they will do, they will check the application response time. Is it what is it? At least, if you open the google.com, it has to open it at least, within 2 seconds. If it's taking for, 5 minutes, means it's not good, right? Performance, how it is performing. Another testing is stress testing. How that you are put, you are, what is that? Pushing the system above, beyond the limit. Actually, what is the beyond the limit means? Actually, you are trying to access a, what is it? You are creating some kind of internal pressure to the application. How? With the help of some kind of tools. Okay, and how the application is responding, whether it is stable or not, whether it is crashing or not. Stability. Okay, and again, load testing. You are trying to, access application. For example, we must be load testing. We have very good example, ISSE. If you look for the booking time, right, what will happen? At a time, more than, lakhs of people, they will hit that application. Sometime what will happen? It will be down. That is a load testing. So before we go to the live, what they will do? They will check it internally. Load testing. Okay, they will use some kind of tool, load runner. There are so many different tools. That is a performance, performance tool. Scalability. Okay, they will keep on adding the server. Initially, my product is handling, my project is handling 1 million customer. I'm trying to add one more server. Is it able to handle 2 million? Again, 3 million. So they are keep on adding the scalability testing, how it is performed. Then they will check the security testing. They will try to, what is that? Inject the SQL and test that actually. Whether they are breaking our particular software or not. Okay, they will check it internally because it's more important nowadays. It's a security testing is more important. Localization testing. What do you mean localization? Your application is able to access the different people, different language people. Localization, right? Different times and different. Is it compatible with them? If I'm developing only for Canada or US, it should at least should work for other region as well. So global region wise, you have to localization testing. Compliance testing. Some of the software product, like, for example, healthcare applications, right? You should comply with the HIPAA rules. Is it obey with that particular rule or not? Government rule? The HIPAA is a government rule. There are so many governmental regulation will be there. Every government, they have the different rules. Is it compliance with the government rule or not? You should not develop it on your own. Government is having these regulations. You should compliance with the government rule testing. You should test it. Accessibility testing. Some of the disabled people also, they will try to access your applications. So you should, maybe hearing problem will be there, visualizing problem also will be there, some of the people. So for them also, you should develop your application accordingly. That is called as a accessibility testing. So you should develop your applications accordingly. Okay, there are different type of testings. So many testings are in the in the applications. Okay, fine. Why are you explaining about this one? We are going to talk about the automation testing, where we are right now here. So for this automated testing, what do we need? We need test cases. Where is a test case? Here is a one. Okay, who developed this cases? Functional testers. At the same time, you can also do that. Functional testers means it's a manual testers or manual testers. You can also develop that. If you're good at business scenario, then you can also develop that scenarios or test cases. How to develop the test case generally? What do you have to do? You have to test case ID, right? You have to put the test descriptions, right? Then what do you have to do? Simple description, right? Sorry, it's test descriptions. Then what do you have to do? You have to put the steps. Then expected and actual result. Expected result. Then actual result. Then what is that? Test result. Okay, team. Then how the test case ID? You can put any test case ID. For example, test 01. What is the descriptions actually? How to write on the test case actually? Let me go to here. Okay, I'll develop on. I can look for one TC. Okay, test case. Mercury tool. Okay, I want to check that whether the sign in is working or not. Whether sign in is working or not. Okay, how to develop that test case actually? How to develop it actually? What is that? My TC name is verify. Okay, sign in is working for correct username and password. That is my, what is that? Test case name. Verify sign in is working for the correct username and password. How to check this particular test case actually? This is a test case, a test description, right? But how to check it? This is a test case ID, right? Generally, you will be writing everything in the Excel or any tool. Suppose you must be using this ALM, that is application management lifecycle tool. ALM, there are so many test management tool like ALM, ASDO. ASDO means Azure DevOps. Okay, there are so many tools also there. That is a test management tool or project management tool. You will be writing the test. Some people, what they will do, they will develop the test case in the Excel, then they will upload it into the ALM or Azure DevOps. Okay, assume that this is one TC. Verify sign in is working for correct username and password. How to check it out? What are the test step actually we are going to do here is, you have to, what you have to do? You just go there. What is that actually? Open the, how to write it actually? Open. I'm just, instead of writing here, I'm writing here, okay? Launch Chrome browser. Okay, launch Chrome browser. Okay, open URL. Okay, then what will happen? Whenever you are opening the URL, you'll be getting like this, right? Then enter the username. This is a test case, okay? Username as Mercury. Enter password as Mercury. Then what I did actually, I'm going to enter the username. And click on the sign in button. What is that? If I click on the sign in button, what it is showing? Login successfully. Okay, click on sign in button. Okay, what is the actual result? What is the expected result? Expected result is you got it from the client side, right? System should display message as, okay, after clicking on sign in button. Actual result. What is the actual result also? Actual result also displaying the same. System displayed message as login successfully after clicking on sign in button. Okay. Now we are checking both the things are matching or not. This is expected. This is actual. If it is matching, then your TC is passed. So this is expected result. This is actual result. If it is, matching means the test result is passed. What is the test result? Here is a 1. Okay. If it is not passed, then what do you have to do? You have to raise a bug. How to raise a bug actually? Same one. Bug ID. Okay. Bug description. Bug, or we can call it as a defect description. Okay. Then reproduce steps. You have to put that, all the things here. What is the expected result? What is the actual result? You have to book it. You have to put it all the things. Bug ID. You can put like, bug 01 or 02. Bug descriptions. What is the bug descriptions? System is not displaying login successfully message after entering correct credential or after entering valid credentials. Reproduce steps. How to reproduce it actually? You can copy paste that same sentence because you know that, right? This is a reproduce step. Okay, what is the expected result? You already know that, right? This is expected result. This is a client requirement. Expected result always coming from the client requirement. Okay, this is a 1. Okay, what is the actual result? Actual result is system is not displaying this one. then what they will do, your product team, your scrum team, right, they will do the evaluation. Oh, this bug is valid or not. Then what you'll do, you will be assigning to the particular developer. Developer will, will check it. Oh, this is valid one or not. And again they may ask some of the questions. Okay, you are delivering to the product on, sprint wise. Assume that you are delivering every sprint, every 21 days you are delivering something to your customers. So assume that actually you delivered three releases to your customer. So developer will ask, this is this is work not working only in the current implementation, or it is happening in the previous also. So what you have to do, mean you have to check those things also. The bug is reproducing on current also or previous also. You have to check it. Okay, if it is, previous means, what you have to do, you have to take the action accordingly. Suppose for example, if it is already produced for, customer side, sorry, customer is not uh, what is that, they are not raising this concern, means no problem, it's a low priority, keep it in one side. But here is, this is important one. Okay, because it's a valid one, but generally it's some defect. I'm saying some of the defect is, it's not that much effective. This scenario is very important because, entering valid credential, it is not logging to the application. It's a catastrophe. It's a stopper. So you have to raise it, fix it. It's a high priority defect, high severity as well. At the same time, high priority as well. Okay, I'll talk about that. What is the severity and priority? Some of the defects are, not important because client also face a similar kind of issue. They will be ignoring that, or they may raise it, or they may be ignoring that. Okay, but the bug also, there is two concept like, priority, severity. They may ask in the interview as well, what is the priority and severity? Severity means how it is impacting customer. Okay, how it is important for the customers. Okay, if how they will measure actually, high, depends. Okay, every company they have the different name, medium, low, severity. Customer is saying this, boss, without this I cannot run the business also, deliver it immediately. Then what you have to do, you have to fix it and deliver it. You have to fix it, test it, deliver it. It's a high priority. Some of the stuff is, some color is something, some spelling mistake is there, it's a low priority. Okay, if it is a high priority means, sorry, high severity means, what you have to do, this is also high priority because it's a high priority mean, see, high severity means obviously it's going to be a high priority because, some of the feel that, okay, it's a customer is saying it's a low priority. Sorry, customer is saying this is a low severity. Maybe you feel that, what is that, we have the bandwidth, no problem, then pull it, fix it. So priority is based on your time. How do you want to, make the priority, which one I want to fix it first? The priority is internally decided by you, your team. Severity is customer side. How do you want to fix it faster? Everything is a priority. Customer is saying this, I have the, 100 defect, that is low priority. All are a low priority, 100 defect. Then what you will do? You will do the analysis. Okay, no problem. We can fix it this first 50. I can take it as high priority. Remaining is I will put it as a medium or low. Here also. Okay, they may ask entry questions. Have you faced any kind of, high and high, or high and medium, high severity, low priority, or low priority, high severity? They may ask this kind of questions in the interview. Okay, because they will test that, such kind of scenarios are there or not. Have you really worked on something or not? Right? Have some kind of, understanding and prepare it accordingly. Okay, then The bug, the bug will be fixed by the developer. Then you will do the retesting and regression. Then again, it will be, what is that, delivered to the customers. Okay, so this is a functional testing. Now you will feel that where is automation testing is coming. So this one, see that actually same thing, right? This bug also same step, right? Same step. Here also same step, right? What we are doing actually, we are testing for 2 times. Think about that. Here is a only one test case. In the real time is how many test cases we can have. We may have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Depends on the project and product. So if you want to test, assume that this testing this particular test case is, assume, okay, this particular test case is taking for 5 minutes, or assume that 1 hour if it is taking means it's not going to take 1 hour. Assume 1,000 test case means it will take for 1,000 hours, right? So what will happen? Per day you can test only 8 test cases only. You're working for 8 hours, or 10 hours mean only 10 test cases. 1,000 test cases means you need 100 days. Agree? Sorry, you need 100 days. It's really tough, right? What you will do? That's what you have to do. Instead of manually testing that, you are converting the test case into automation. Okay. Instead of doing this, you are converting this manual test case into automation, automated manner. Okay. For this automation manner only, you are going to do the automation testing. Okay. So what is the use of this automations? Okay, whenever that customer bug is reporting that, no problem. What is that? You will fix it, run the automated suit. What will happen? The suit itself, it will retest it, right? And surrounding also some of the 100 cases are unit tests. That is a regression. No problem. Run the suit. Automation will run, and around 100 test cases it will be checking this. And if it is no defect, then automatically we can pass it. If it is raising the defect, then again you can internally you can manage it. Otherwise, if customer is finding the defect, means customer will feel this. What kind of software these guys are delivering? Oh God. Sometime what they will do, they have some kind of agreement, right? If it is keep rotating that, they will qualities means they may cut your contract. You may lose the business. Sometimes they'll put the penalty. It's a kind of bad name for you, under you, right? Your quality, standard, everything will be losing your credibility. So that's what people, to get more credibility, right? Quality, we will always talking about quality. The quality is nothing but testing. For that only they will develop some kind of process. What is it? Agile. They allocated the appropriate people, scrum master, product owners, developers, testers, documentation team, DevOps, architect, businessman, project management or product management group, right? Release train people, it means release train engineers, right? Or what they will do. There are so many architect will be there. So this entire people will control this development process and deliver the product or project quality manner. Okay. And again, one more also, some people are asking this, because students are asking this. Okay, what in the project and product? Project means it's a fixed time. For example, ICICI taking one project, they will give the contract for only for 2 years. After that, if they are happy, then they will extend for 1 more year or 2 more year. Or once a task is done, they will end. But product means what they will do, it will keep enhancing this. They will keep enhancing. They have the vision. For example, assume that actually some insurance company. Okay, some insurance, or some assume that actually there is a Metavans. Okay, Metavans is a product, healthcare product. What they will do? Initially, they will develop something. Then they will do the enhancement as per the, they have so many client, actually product having the so many clients. They will do the development. Then they will develop adding more features. Then enhance. Then again they will do as per the standard something. They will keep on adding the product forever till the product liked by the customers. It will keep on developing, enhancing. So the product is not going to end, but the project will be end for some time. That is the difference between product and project. There are so many product, like in this healthcare product, banking product, right? So that is the benefit of this product. Mean this product is consumed by multiple clients, but the project is consumed by only one client. That's the main. Okay, fine. Let's go to the automated testing. So to avoid the manual efforts and time, okay, we are using this automated testing. Okay, to develop the automated testing, whatever the things we want. First of all, here also what you have to do, they have to develop the framework. Okay, what do you mean by framework? Framework is nothing, it's a collection of folder structure, that's all. Okay, and okay, collection of folder structure. Okay, this is a manual TC. How we can convert into framework actually? First of all, what do you we need actually? You want to launch it in Chrome browser. You will feel that customer may use Edge also. Customer may use Firefox also. So in this case, is what you have to do. You have to test your test case in 3 different browser. So will you write 3 cases? No. What do you have to do? For in the whatever the repeated steps are coming, you have to keep it separately. Where you have to keep it under the configurations. What do you mean by configurations actually? Your browsers. Okay, your URL, your username, your password, okay, your database stuff, okay, your DB, all the stuff you have to keep it under the configurations. Okay, and what about the other one actually? Then your scripts, you have to keep it under here. Okay, and your utility functions. What is the utility functions? Some of the functions, you will be repeatedly doing that actually. What is this? Sending the value, fetching the value, reading the Excel, reading the plot file. Those are all called as a utility functions. Okay. Once this, what will happen? You will be whenever the test case is executed, then you will be getting the results, right? So that is you have to report it in proper format. That is the reporting. Okay. So similar manner, what they will do, they will develop the framework. Okay, I'm talking about the very simple manner. Configurations, test scripts, utility functions, and reporting. I'm putting in that. You'll feel that. What do you mean by configurations? Configuration means you can keep your browsers where you can keep it in Excel file or property file or okay, anyone. Property file, I will explain everything in the coming session. Or what is that? JSON file or a database or what is that? XML file, etc. You can put it anything, anywhere. You can create a property file, you can put it anywhere in that and store it. Okay, your client is saying this, hey, my URL is get changed, no problem. Just go and update the URL. My browser is, I want to test it in Edge browser, go and do that. Hey, I want to test it in, something like my username is changed, no problem, put it there. So it's a common place that will be effective for throughout your test case. That's what configuration, configurable, manageable, easily manageable. Okay, test scripts. This test scripts, how we are developing actually, you have to develop as per your functional case, manual TC. Manual test cases are converted into test scripts. How to develop it actually, how we are doing here is actually, how we did it actually here is, we are, what we did actually, we just, what is that? We know that, oh, this is a username. Okay, what we did actually, we just entered Mercury. This is a password. Enter Mercury. We clicked on this one. What is this activity? This is manually we are doing this. But script level is, how we identify the particular username, text pass, password, everything. That is, we need to understand the selectors. What in by selectors? Selectors means, selectors we can call it as a locators as well, to identify the particular HTML component. This is helpful. Okay, as a human being, we know that this is a username, this is a password, but in the system is, software is, they doesn't know, right? So what you have to do means, you have to identify it with the help of the Xpath or CSS, or in some more strategy also I will explain. Okay, I identified, but how we can send it? That's what Selenium is coming into the picture. Selenium APIs, Selenium is a tool, right? That tool will send the data to the particular web applications. Okay, you feel that, plus my data is in the Excel. I kept my data, the username, password, everything in the Excel. I want to read that particular Excel. How to read it? For that only utility function is helpful. Reading Excel. You already know that, right? Reading the file, everything. We already covered in the Java. Reading the Excel, I'll be covering henceforth. Reading Excel or in Excel or JSON or property, anything. We are going to read it. Read the data, and with the help of the locators, with the help of the Selenium, we are going to send it to applications. Then click on the particular button. That is also Selenium will do that. Then the expected result, right? Whether it is matching or not, get it with the help of the Selenium. Then what you have to do? You have to verify that. Getting the expected result, Selenium will help it. But you have to verify it, right? Verifying the expected result, actual results are matching or not. For that only we are going to use TestNG. That is nothing but, it's a unit testing framework. Okay, don't confuse with this framework. Okay, this framework is different, this framework is different. It's a tool, unit testing framework. Unit testing means as a minute verifications. Expected result is coming from the application. Whatever it is coming from the application, that is actual. Whatever coming from the client, that is expected. Expected, actual, both are matching or not. That is done with the help of the TestNG. People will feel that actually, but why you are always saying it's a TestNG? There are so many things. JUnit also there. Yes, that is also one of the Java unit testing framework. XUnit also there. That is for C# compatible. If you are using the languages C# means, you can use XUnit or NUnit or XUnit. If you are using for JavaScript related means, then you can use Chai, Mocha, Jasmine, Karma. That is a different unit testing framework. You can use it. But our scope is, I'm going to explain about only the Java stuff. So you can take the TestNG. This one only, very, very important. This only, Selenium will get the actual result from the application. It will get it. But TestNG only going to verify your Selenium fetched result, that is actual, and your client result, both are matching or not. It will verify. If it is matching, then you will get the result. that result, right, you have to report it, right? For here only the reporting. Okay, this reporting is you can do it through Excel also, or any HTML also, some JSON also, anything is possible. Okay, for that you have, what you have to do, you have to use so many different reporting library, then you can develop it and incorporate the payment, and you can use it. There are so many reporting, extend report, cucumber report, there are so many reporting tools are there, you can use it. Okay, this is the introduction about the framework, simple introduction about. See what we are going to talk about there. Actually, we are going to talk about the selectors. I'm going to explain the tomorrow. This is Selenium. The Selenium is the main tool for UI interaction. What do you mean by UI? This is a UI, right? This is a UI. If you want to interact with this particular one, you need Selenium. Okay, team? Obviously, you need Selenium. Okay, if you want to read the Excel, what is that, put the data, store the data, everything, you need Java. Okay, for the programming, everything, you need Java. Okay, to interact with everything, you need Selenium. To verify the expected and actual result, you need TestNG. Okay, TestNG also, some of the lot of interview questions I'll be covering during the Selenium, and some more interview questions. Hopefully you gone through that Java interview question 1 and 2. Okay, most probably the people will spend time on the 10 minutes in that one. Again, they will spend some time on this Selenium and TestNG as well. Sometimes they may ask about the writing the Xpath as well. Okay, mostly they will take for 40 minutes only interview. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes maximum it will go to the Java. Your introduction will go to the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes introduction. 10 minutes, I explain about the automation framework, something. 5 minutes. 10 minutes is gone. 10 minutes for Java. Okay, 20 minutes is gone. Right? Selenium, 5 minutes. Okay, TestNG, 5 minutes. 30 minutes is gone. Right? Then they may ask some of the, what is that, little bit here and there. Your, maybe functional level, something. 10 minutes. 40 minutes is gone. If the interview is crossed more than 30 minutes, means it means interviewer having the some confidence on you, they may take you. Okay, team. So in the coming sessions, we are going to talk about the selectors or locators and Selenium and TestNG. Okay, how this manual test cases are converted into automated manner. So please be ready with your Eclipse. Okay, so I'm going to explain about in the coming session. Okay, right now. Okay, so in henceforth, okay, because what will happen here is spring started. Okay, henceforth. Okay, because and again Monday onwards the daylight saving is going to start. So that's what I changed the schedule. Henceforth, okay, the session will be starting from Saturday 7:30 and Monday, sorry, Sunday also 7:30. In Atlantic time, 10 a.m. Today also, sorry, Saturday also, 10 a.m. Sunday also. Okay, so please attend it, and we'll discuss about that. So tomorrow we are going to talk about this, how to write Xpath, everything. Then slowly I will create the Maven project. Then Selenium, a little bit small script. We'll go deeper into the Selenium. Slowly we will incorporate the test engine stuff. Then we'll develop framework. Then slowly we will write some of the whatever we learned in Java. We will try to write some kind of program in that. Then your framework, hybrid, and it means data driven and little bit hybrid stuff also. So slowly we are going to learn the entire pack of automation testing. Then we'll discuss about the interview questions. Okay, thank you, team. And I would request, if you feel that happy or something, you're looking for what is that, any kind of comments or expectations, please put it in the chat window or put it in the comment sections, whether because I'm putting some little bit time on this one. Okay, so are you guys really able to understand or not? I'm not sure about that. So put it in the comment section. If you feel that you're not able to understand or able to understand, put it there. Whether positive, negative, I'm fine with that. Okay, put it so that I can take it forward. Okay, team. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye.